Good morning students. I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to continue our exercise 2.5. Exercise 2.5 we have discussed first and second question. Today let's start the third question. It is given to you factorize. Factorize we have already discussed. Factorization we have 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. If you remember in the 8th class your chapter 14 was there of the factorization and your chapter 2 was there of the expansion. So today we are going to discuss the factorization in the third question. It's here 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. It looks like that the splitting middle term quadratic equation also, but there is a difference. In a quadratic equation always you have only one variable, but here you can see you have two variables, x and y. So here we have to check that can we apply any identity. Yes, if we see then it looks like a square plus b square plus 2ab. And we know this identity that a square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square actually. So let's check that if we take it in the form a plus b whole square, then what will be the value? So to go to the a, this is a square, it is equal to a square. If we have to go to the a, then it means a is the square root of a square. So we have to see what will be the square root of this, or we can say what it was there before the squaring. So 9 square root is 3, x square root is x. So we can say that this is the 3x whole square. In the same way y square it means the square root of y square is y only. So it is the y whole square. In the same way 2ab, now 2 into a is 3x and b is y. So let's check. 2 3s are 6 xy. Yes, 2 3s are 6 xy, it's correct. 3x whole square is 9x square and y square is y. What we need to do now? Now don't solve it again. This is the common mistakes of the students. Students are just solving them again. They are just only taking the squaring again. No, you have to go to the factorization. Factorization means the initial your identity. So it is a plus b. So it means 3x is a and the y is b. So a plus b, 3x plus y whole square. What is the meaning of whole square? That this same number is repeating twice. This is the main step to do because most of the students are leaving it here only. But actually the factorization means you have to write all the factors. And it has these two factors, 3x plus y into 3x plus y. So you need to write both the factors. Now let's come to the second part. 4y square minus 4y plus 1. It also looks like the identity a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now a square minus 2ab plus b square is equal to a minus b whole square. So a minus b whole square, if we need to go there, then it means a square root a we need to take and the b square root b we need to take. So let's find 4y square root is 2y. Because 2 square is 4 and y square is y square. And we have here 1. So 1 square is 1. Or we can say the 1 square root is also 1. Now we need to go to the 2ab. 2ab is 2 into 2y into 1. Yes, it is equal to 4y. So we are going correct. So now let's go to a minus b. So 2y minus 1 whole square. We have got it 2y minus 1 into 2y minus 1. Let's come to the third part. X square minus y square upon 100. This is equal to a square minus b square identity because we don't have here minus 2ab or plus 2ab. Now a square minus b square identity also we have discussed in the first and second question. It is equal to a minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b. Again we need to find the square root of this and the square root of this. X square root is x, y square root is y. And what is the square root of 100? 100 square root is 10. So we can say x square minus y upon 10 whole square. So now a x minus b y by 10. X minus y by 10 and a plus b means x plus y by 10. Come to the fourth question. Fourth question is given to you expand. Expand means again we have to apply the identity, but always the identity has two sides. One is there the expansion, that as like a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So a square plus 2ab plus b square is the expand. Okay, and if we go to the a square plus 2ab plus b square to a plus b whole square, so that is called the factorization. So I can give you the example once again. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So if we go from here to here, so this is called expand. If we go from here to here, so this is called factorization. Okay, so now we need to do the expansion in the fourth question. For that we have to go to a new identity. Till now we have discussed four identities: a plus b whole square identity, a minus b whole square identity, a square minus b square, and a x plus a into x plus b identity. Now let's come to the new identity 5. It's given to you a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2c. It is little different from your a plus b whole square, because in this we were having two numbers were there. Now we have 3. Here we were taking only 2ab. Here we have to take 2ab first, then 2bc, then 2c. This is in the cycling form a, b, c. Take ab, then take bc, then take c in this way. Okay, let's come to the fourth question, first part. X plus 2y plus 4z whole square is equal to, this is your a, this is your b, and this is your c. So a square means x square, 2y square plus 4z square. Now 2ab, 2 into x into 2y. 2bc, it means 2 into 2y into 4z. 2ca means 2 into 4z into x. What have we got? X square plus 4y square plus 16z square. 2 square is 4 and 4 square is 16. So 16z square plus 2 2s are 4 xy plus 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are 16 yz plus 2 4s are 8 zx. So this is your answer. In this way you can easily do the fourth question. I am taking one more part of the fourth question. Rest then you can do on your own easily. I am taking two parts, fifth and the sixth part. Fifth part is given to you minus 2x plus 5y minus 3z whole square. Minus 2x plus 5y minus 3z whole square. Here also we are going to apply the same identity, a plus b whole square. A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2c. The difference in this and this, the difference is of the sign. So we will pick the term with the sign. It means our a is here minus 2x, b is here 5y, and c is minus 3z. If we compare it with this, so with the sign you will take the term. Let apply the identity. A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Okay students, let's solve now. Minus square is always plus. So minus square is plus and the 2 square is 4x square. 5 square is 25 y square. Minus square is again plus. Actually the square of any integer, whether it is negative or positive, is always positive. Square of every integer is positive. plus 9z square. Here plus into minus is minus. 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20xy. Plus into minus is minus sign. 2 5s are 10, 10 3s are 30yz. Minus into minus is plus, plus into plus is plus. 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12zx. So this is your answer. I am taking the sixth part also, that it will be clear to you completely. 1 by 4a minus 1 by 2b plus 1 whole square. 1 by 4a minus 1 by 2b plus 1 whole square. It means your a is 1 by 4a, b is minus 1 by 2b and c is 1. Let apply the identity. 1 by 4a square plus b square plus c square plus 2. A is this value and the b is minus 1 by 2. 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. If you get practice, you can easily do it. 1 by 16a square minus square is again plus 1. 2 square is 4b square. 1 square is always 1. Plus into minus is minus. 2 and 2 can be cancelled with each other. So only left 1 by 4 ab. Plus into minus is minus. 2 and 2 can be cancelled. So it's left only 1 into b, 1. Plus 2. 2 2s are 4. It's cancelled. It's left 1 by 2a. So this is your answer. I hope you have understood. Today's homework is only third and the fourth question. Thank you and have a nice day.